Hello everyone. So tonight I'm going to be doing a semi-channeling, meaning that it is me repeating what the guide is saying rather than allowing them to completely take over me. So it will be a channeling of what I am being told, and I'm basically repeating what the guide is saying during this channeling from spirit. Okay? The spirit that I'm doing a channeling with today is Anaisa. So she has asked to come through in a channeling session to speak to you about some things that she specializes in. She will not be taking questions during the channeling session, during the channeling part. And even if you don't know who Anaisa is, I always feel that any spirit that wants to come through and give a message is a spirit that has some knowledge, that has some insight that we could all learn from. So like I said, this is going to be a channeling, so not a possession. So there's a difference. I do also do spirit possession, but this is going to be a channeling, which means I will be calling upon her and I will be repeating whatever she says. So I used to do channelings, but I stopped for a while. And they have asked me to do a channeling tonight of Anaisa. So I'm going to wait for a few of you to get on. So for those of you who don't know who she is, Anaisa is one of the guides in the 21 divisions. And she is also known in one of her walks as Jesus' grandmother. In her other walks, she is an African spirit. And another walk, she is a Greek spirit. So she has multiple walks. Walks, when in my tradition, walks are considered lives. Like you and I have multiple lives. The different spirits have multiple lives. So this is a channeling from Anaisa. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. There won't be any questions taken, and then after she is done saying whatever she needs to say, then perhaps there will be some answers that I some questions that you can ask. So I'm gonna go ahead and open space for her to just come through and start channeling. So like I said, this is a channeling, not a possession. So I'm just gonna repeat what she is saying. The first thing that she wants to say is Gracias a la misericordia. To all of you who know who she is, to her children, she sends her blessing, and to all those who don't know who she is, she sends her blessings and the mercy of God to you. She wants to respectfully acknowledge all of you and to send you her love as a mother, as a maiden, and as an ancestor. She is saying that today she wants to speak to you about the importance of the divine feminine. For many years, the divine feminine has been suppressed. The divine feminine has not been respected. And the divine feminine has been thrown aside. For many years, women have been taught to disrespect themselves and to disrespect their connections to their mothers, to their grandmothers, their great-grandmothers, and to, above all, their great mother. When I speak of the great mother, I speak of the mother that is earth, the earth that shelters you and that provides for you all of the wealth and the replenishment that you need to fulfill yourself. As children, you are blessed because you get to come to this world with a piece of the goddess with you. Your mother is a piece of the goddess. Whether perfect or imperfect, she is a piece of the goddess. And whether good or bad, your relationship with your mother, she is a piece of the divine feminine. And that piece which is in your mother is in with you, whether you are a woman or whether you are a man. The piece that is your mother of the divine goddess is within you and shall forever be within you. But you must remember that in order to be one with the divine feminine, a sense of respect and love must be between you and your mother. A sense of respect must be between you and your wives, your husbands. And you must have self-respect as a woman, and you must have respect as a man for the divine feminine. Without respect for the divine feminine and understanding that the divine feminine is your equal, you will never achieve spiritual awakening. The divine masculine has overpowered the divine feminine for very long, because there is a sense of a threat from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. But I must tell you a secret, my children. Both the divine feminine and the divine masculine is within all of you. And this imbalance that has started to happen in this generation and many generations before you is due to fear, and it's due to misunderstanding, and it's due to the lack of knowledge that the woman, the divine feminine that walks beside you, is a literal portal to the other realm, to the realm where you are not asleep, to the realm where all of your memories reside, to the realm where the true life begins. I share with you, my children, all of you seek out love, and you petition spirits like myself and other spirits for the love that you wish to have in your life, for the love that you believe will make you happy and joyful. But in reality, that love is in you already. That love is written in every fiber of your being. And that love came with you to earth by the process that your mother went through. Many of you walk around lost and abandoned because you were brewed in a womb that was full of fear. So fear must be taken out of your DNA. Fear must be taken out of your fibers. And courage must be injected. There are many of you who were born to mothers that were not fully developed yet, to mothers that did not have self-respect, that did not know how to love themselves, and who did not know how to properly care for a child. Blame them not. Blame them not. But strive to repair the broken pieces and to remove that stew of pain that you grew in. Many of you marinated in the pain that your mothers felt when they felt fear and they felt alone and unsupported. And this is why many of you walk unknowing of your own divinity, of the divinity of the father and the mother, and the divinity that is the relationship between you and your physical mother and your physical grandmothers. This is a divinity that cannot be explained in human concepts because it does not have human words to describe it. In order for you to understand the divine feminine, you must first start to repair the relationships between you and your mothers. Both male and female must learn to repair these relationships, must learn to feel compassion, not to just speak compassion, but rather feel it. It must be a part of every fiber. To understand that that which you do not have, you cannot give to another. And the same thing is true for your mothers, and the same thing is true for your children. That which you have unrepaired with your mother will be passed on to your children like a curse, and these curses will continue evermore. It is sometimes difficult to repair relationships in the human realm. So do it through the subconscious realm. Do it through prayer. Call upon the higher selves of your mothers. If you are unable to do so in the physical realm, know that there are other realms available to you for this healing process. There is a realm of meditation that you may take upon that will allow you to repair these relationships with your mothers, your ancestors, your grandmothers, and break this curse that has passed on from generation to generation. Divine feminine is the time of the divine feminine is now. Now is the time to move forward, to allow self-respect, to allow yourselves to call respect to you through your own behavior and through your own actions. Because that which you allow yourself to do is what you allow others to do to you. Remember that the divinity is both in you and outside around you. Both the divine feminine and masculine are with you now and are part of you. And you are not learning, but rather relearning. But in order to relearn and to remember who you truly are, you have to silence the world around you. And the only way to silence the world around you is to be able to be with yourself for a quiet, silent moment. Many of my children have a hard time being with their selves and their single thoughts. Their thoughts alone scare them. But you remember, you must have courage. And through prayer, through meditation, and through faith, this courage will help you rise up and accept the divinity within you. To accept the divinity within your mothers and your fathers, and find the balance between these two, feminine and masculine divinities. I leave you with this message. For those of you who needed it most, consider this an answer to the prayers which you have brought before us in the past. This is the answer to many prayers that you have had. Blessings to you, and to those who know who I am, gracias la misericordia. All right. Well, that is all that I have to say, and that's all that she has to say. If you have any further questions, you know where to find me, and we will do everything we can to assist you in every way possible. Many times during my readings, your guides will come through, whether it is a Loa or from another religion. Whatever way your guides have to bring you a message, that will come through. Either way, for any of those of you who this message was for, I hope that it helps you in some way. And thank you so much for watching, and enjoy. I don't even know what to say right now because I'm still trying to come back. I'm still in a bit of a trance. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit of a trance right now. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and repost this so all those of you who missed some of it can rewatch it and enjoy the message from Anaisa. And I hope to be able to bring you in the future some more channeled messages. If there are some channeled messages that you would like to hear, I can put in a petition if there are some message, or if there are some spirits that you would like to hear a channeled message from, I can put in a petition for that. So if you would like to hear from a particular spirit, put it out there and DM me, and I will ask them if they will come through and give a message to the community for whatever it is that they want to speak about. So many blessings to you, and to all of those who submitted for the Anaisa ritual and for the Santa Marta ritual. I want you to know that they are very grateful. All of those proceeds have already been sent, even though I'm still accepting some donations. Those proceeds have been sent for their Fiesta de Palos, which is that we do in Dominican Republic. For those people who are in the Fiesta de Palos, we offer food to the poor. So that is one of the things that happens, as well as general blessings for people who can't afford it. And of course, you will also receive your own blessing from Anaisa and Santa Marta when we do their rituals, respectively, on their feast days. So many blessings to you, and have a great, beautiful night.